Gaining weight over the holidays is a worldwide tradition. The turkeys, Christmas wine, cheesecakes, brownies, scones, they're all coming at you, they're flying at your face. You got the family and friends and uncles who suddenly care about what you eat, so the odds are not in your favor. In this video, you're going to learn how to navigate holiday season and come out unscathed. If you've heard of the Chinese war philosopher called Sun Tzu, maybe he was a general, he said something along the lines of, if you fight your enemy 1,000 times, but you know yourself and your enemy, then you're gonna win 1,000 times. So when you go into holiday season, I'm not saying your family's the enemy or the sweet foods are the enemy, but they kind of are, right? You gotta defeat the hunger, the urges. You cannot just go to holiday season like, oh, you know, things are gonna happen and I'm at the mercy of whatever's gonna happen. You gotta be like, okay, so this is what's up. I'm gonna have a strategy at how I tackle this. And the strategy might differ from A to B, from you to me. You might be the kind of guy that's like, you know what, holiday season, I'm bulking. I love the food, I'm gonna go for it. Or you might be someone that's like, I'm in a sick place, great momentum, I don't want to ruin it. So the first thing is you got to have some kind of plan. Next, this is going to be the best help for any holiday season, or if you go traveling on holiday where you're going to have like drinks and stuff with your friends, and it's to fast in the early hours of the day. By that I mean, if you can, try to fast until late lunch / late dinner. Usually around Christmas and New Year's, people eat late lunches and late dinners. So during the early part of the day, the breakfast time, just don't eat, just drink water, have coffee, chill out, and make sure your calorie intake is very low in the early part, so that even if you go over the top, you're still within your caloric maintenance or even in a caloric deficit. And even if you go over, it's only by a little bit. Next, you know, when you have that brownie, when you have that scone, you didn't even technically need it, but you have it because you know what, aunt has made it, grandma's made it, it's rude to not have it, so you have a little bite and then you just start smashing it in your mouth. That's what carbs and sugar does. So if you put the carby stuff and the sugary stuff till the later part of your day, when you're winding down to sleep anyway, that's again gonna allow you to stay in the caloric range that's gonna stop you from gaining excess fat. Next, normalize going on walks and doing exercise on the holidays. Maybe your family has dogs, you know, these greyhounds that need to go on a walk, and you're the person that takes them on a walk. Or maybe the ingredient's missing and you're the one that goes with your brother to buy the extra grocery that's missing. Whatever it is, people seem to think, oh, it's impossible to exercise or go to the gym on the holidays. It's impossible to work out. This is just social convention. This is just what you've been told and you have just kind of accepted. And there's no reason why you should live by that. In fact, there are hundreds of people, thousands, millions of people who do exercise on the holidays, who at least go on walks. And if you are smart enough to even train, maybe with body weight, maybe with going to the gym just for an hour or so in the earlier part of the day, imagine how much better you're gonna feel when you actually do have that meal. Because instead of feeling like a fat person, you're gonna feel like, damn, this is great protein and nutrition for my muscle building. Next, I think it was Robert Downing Jr. who said something like, when somebody gives you all this unwanted advice, just smile at them, say thank you, and do whatever the hell you were gonna do anyway. I like to take this attitude when it comes to what I eat and how I control my diet. So much of my life I've been just conditioned to feel like I'm rude if I say no to food, so I just be like, oh, you know, have this. I'll be like, oh, one's not bad, is it? I'll just have this one thing. And those things add up or trigger something, and then you just end up eating way more than you originally planned. So in order to stop that, you need to just learn to say no in a way that's not like, oh no, it's okay, grandma, I'm on a diet. Then she's gonna just keep just insisting that you eat, right? And eventually after the 39th time you say yes, and then you've kind of lost, the floodgates are open. So instead of doing that, you need to say something like, no, I don't eat that right now. It's kind of different, right? And just being firm about it. Like, you gotta believe what you're saying and say it with some kind of conviction in a way that doesn't open the loop for more debate. And you can say it in a way where it's like, oh, you know, I don't eat it this time, but later on, you bet I'm gonna destroy everything. There's a way to do it. You gotta have that kind of nuanced way of communicating that's gonna get you where you wanna go. Next. Now, for those of you that are saying, oh, it's easy for you to say Wanhee on a video, but I can't actually tell my parents that I'm not gonna have a scone, they'll all make fun of me and all this kind of stuff. Here's an option for you guys if you have trouble setting boundaries. Yeah, you just tell them you have a gastronomic issue, whatever, like digestive issue, indigestion. Say you have diarrhea, or like you have a photo shoot in 2 weeks and you don't want your face to get puffy, whatever excuse it is. Like, I think diarrhea and some stomach problem is a good one. And then you just say, yeah, I mean, I can't take sugar. My doctor said that's what's causing it, so I really want to keep it low this time. Just come up with that. Then probably not gonna say just keep eating when you say you have constipation or diarrhea. It's a white lie. So you could try that if you have trouble setting boundaries, and then use that time that you've earned to work on setting better boundaries and saying no more, because that's actually gonna help you lose weight. Saying no more. Next, the final tip, and it's probably something that you expected if you watch this channel, just get a bit fatter over the holidays. Let's say you just have like a fun holiday tradition with your family and the food is gonna be overflowing. Then it's a good thing to say, you know what, over this winter, over these couple of weeks, I'm gonna focus on re-nourishing my body and really overpacking my body with good nutrients and good protein, or even bad protein, and just have a good time, good mental and physical rest and replenishment for the long drive of effort that I'm gonna put in over the next few months. Just this easy mental reframe is gonna give you that kind of relaxedness rather than stress and being on edge all the time. And ironically, this is gonna help you stay more balanced throughout the holiday season and not resort to binge eating. And then when it comes to the time to work out, make sure you do it in a way that is minimalist, that is consistent, and that is smart, that is intelligent. There are lots of videos on my channel that go into that, exactly how to do that. So check out this video, for example, that goes into how to actually do minimalist training, and I'll see you in the next one.